He was gonna give us up.
I thought you were different.
I am. We were
So that's me, the one on the left,
Belle.
shaking his head like I had no idea what's going on.
Not now.
And I didn't.
This.
Apparently I had just killed my buddy Marvin. That's Marvin. He's dead. He was my best friend. Anyway, the broad behind me, well, that's Lilith Vanderbilt. And you're probably wondering why she's holding a scarf around my neck. Well, we'd have to go to the beginning for that. You see, it all started with the guy on the left. That guy, right there on the bench. Yes, the one with long hair. He started talking about me and my trial, right in front of Miss Vanderbilt. And well, once she heard the details, she got all sorts of ideas.
Say, did you hear about this Donald guy? He's made quite a mess of things.
It's Officer Donald, and he's still got a trial coming up.
Officer? That man is as much an officer as I am a loyal married man. Yeah. I say, you kill an innocent man like this, you go straight to the slammer faster than the red disease in Europe.
It was gray disease here. Officer Donald acted on
You
the
could
evidence
literally
by
see her
using it at the
mind
time.
starting to work,
There's
the
no proof that man
evil
wasn't a
thoughts
spy.
and treacherous soul inside of... Well,
In my opinion,
anyways, let's get to the good
you
part.
beat a man like
Oh.
that to death.
The girl on the right, she's...
Guilty or not,
Well, I don't know
that
who she
earns
is.
you the title
But
animal.
let's go to the night I met
Anger
Miss
issues all
Vanderbilt.
this.
I'm cutting you off. You need to enjoy your life.
It was a typical Friday night.
This is my
Me and Marvin were
These walls
working late at the
don't have
office.
family.
He was telling me how I
This
needed
is
to
what
take
I
some
do.
time off for
I've been
myself,
protecting
and
this
he wasn't
city
wrong.
ever since I can remember, and I'm
And that's when I heard the
continue
knock.
to do that
The knock
until
that
I'm
changed
dead.
my life forever.
You know I didn't mean to.
How can I help you, ma'am?
Good evening. Sorry if I'm interrupting. I was directed. Oh, excuse my manners. I'm Lilith Vanderbilt. I'm new to the city and was wondering if someone could fill me in on safety in my area. Living alone can be frightening in a city like this.
Ma'am, I can assure you.
Please, have a seat. Officer Marvin was just leaving.
Thank you for seeing me, Officer
Dawn.
Dawn. I've just been worried sick about my new apartment. There's been rumors of communists and... Officer Dawn, as in Officer Donald from the papers?
Please, Ms. Vanderbilt, continue. You're worried about communists.
Well, who isn't? But it seems the communists should be worried about you too if the trial doesn't go as expected.
Please, Ms. Vanderbilt, I can't.
Lilith, you can call me Lilith.
Well, Lilith, I would love to put your mind at ease about these communists in your apartment, but I'm not at liberty to discuss the trial.
Well, surely talking about how safe my apartment is won't ease my mind. You'd have to distract me with more dangerous thoughts. Or perhaps more bland, to fill my brain with clutter until there's no more room to think about such atrocities. What shall we discuss then? The weather? Seems such a shame to think about such shallow things. But even the rain provokes thought. The continuous noise soothes your worries until the thunder starts.
What kind of thoughts does the rain provoke, Miss Lilith?
It makes me feel suffocated. The thought of being trapped between a crying sky and a city that repels its tears. Why, we're trapped even when we walk outside. It feels like a prison. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring it to light in that way.
Oh, it's all right, Miss Lilith. I'm sure where you're from, it feels more at home than this place.
Oh, I just wouldn't be able to bear thinking about it all the time. The trial and all.
Well, being wrongly accused is worse than being guilty, I suppose. While some find comfort in other things like rain, I find comfort in justice, even if it means my imprisonment.
Well, how do you know what you did was injustice?
This city is my home, Miss Lilith. Whether you feel suffocated by it or not, will not affect the results of my trial.
Well, home is where you feel free. Do you feel free, Officer Dawn? Right now, no prison walls, no guards, only your office, the rain, and the buildings. Do you feel free, Don?
Oh, sorry if I'm interrupting.
Not at all, Marvin. Miss Vanderbilt was just leaving.
You see, up to that point, I was what you would consider a straight shooter. Did everything by the book. An honorable man. But Lilith, she was like a flower before the bloom. Beautiful, intriguing, stemming from the soul of unreached potential, begging for some light to allow her to blossom. But below that beautiful face of hers was a past full of thorns. She was sharp and willful, and she had reached down and grabbed a part of me that I never knew existed. She made me doubt myself and everything I've ever known. I started to wonder if I wasn't dreading my trial because I already felt imprisoned. So I called the number she left. I wanted to know my options.
What does freedom look like to you, Don?
I don't think I know anymore.
Humor me.
Well, I like to think it'd be going back, changing things, not being guilty.
What if you didn't have to change your actions? What if I knew someone who could find new evidence?
There's no new evidence. They've already searched more than a woman looking for a child.
Listen to me. I've been a lot of places and I've seen a lot of things. I know someone who can find new evidence proving that man was guilty. You can be free.
Oh, I can't do that, Lilith. His name would be ruined.
What if he did deserve it? He's dead anyways. Don, think about yourself for once. Think about what it would be like to truly be free.
How much time do we have?
Well, we must act immediately. He has to be paid in cash tonight. And don't worry about the price. I have plenty saved up for us both after we leave. Oh, and I'll deliver it. We wouldn't want to risk you being seen.
Lilith, thank you.
Hey, Don, do you?
You'll be back?
Sooner than you can imagine.
And just like that,
What was that about?
Lilith Vanderbilt had changed the man I was.
You can't be getting attached to women.
She offered me freedom and a life with her beyond these walls, beyond this prison. How could a man in my position resist?
It won't matter soon.
That's when I
Marv.
made the biggest mistake of my life.
So let me get this straight, Don. You're skipping town with a woman you just met and framing an innocent man? Where's your sense gone?
Marv, I've been here my whole life. Served this city with everything I've got. I made one mistake. Based on the facts that I was given, I can't carry this guilt anymore.
Well, I can't carry this guilt either. I have to tell the chief.
I can't let you do that.
And that's how we got here.
Don! 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 Don, what have you done?
What? No. What?
He's dead.
Blinded by her beauty and deceit, she actually made me believe I killed Marvin,
He was gonna give us up.
I thought you were different.
when all along it was her.
We were fighting and
He tried to warn me,
Choked him to death.
but I didn't listen,
Don, I can't.
and he ended up paying the price for it.
Not now. Like this. Feeling guilty is one thing. Feeling guilty is so much worse than death.
She had changed me
Being guilty will guarantee
from an honest friend and a loyal officer to my worst nightmare,
this perfectly.
a criminal.
I'm just glad I had enough time
And all
to
she
tell
had
you
to
what
do
before
was
you
find my
chose
price,
it.
which was freedom.